Hello, everybody. Well, today I'm going to talk to you about NPS. I know it's an important measure for so many people leading businesses, and it's always been one that I care deeply about. And one of the most exciting things to investors is that our lifetime NPS has been 88. And the questions investors ask us, how do you do it? It takes a comprehensive approach to deliver great NPS. You got to hire great people. You got to train them well. You've got to motivate them. You've got to have a mission. Like, one of our core values is an obsession with the customer. But the secret to it, to me, is the art of an experience is the human connection. And when I was at Apple, the way I did that is I said, if we're going to ask an employee to make a great connection with a customer, it starts with me and everyone in a leadership role making a great connection with the employee. Because you can't ask your employee to do something you don't do for them. And so when I was at Apple, the way I did that, it was really fun. I just had a process where anybody, before they became a leader of a store, the most important position in retail, they would fly out to Cupertino and spend time with me. Well, the reason I did that is I looked back and I remembered when I met Steve, when I was beginning with Apple, I remembered that entire that first conversation we had. There are certain days which are really important, which you commit to memory, you commemorate. You remember a lot from those, and it's a foundational time. And I would always want to interview someone before they joined the company because they knew they had my support. That led to belonging. That's what I did at Apple, and it seemed to work. Apple stores had great service. But in Joy, we've turned it up a notch. Every one of our houses, like you think of Miami, that day there's a leader on duty, just like a physical store, who's responsible for having our people show up on time, for making sure prepared, that we don't miss a visit, that we deliver amazing experiences. And we got tons of data that drives their leadership. But we actually start the day where one of our great leaders, a guy named Anil that you got to meet someday and enjoy, great data person, great leader, and I will host a call at 10 a.m. in the East Coast, which is 7 a.m. here, with all of our leaders from the big markets on the East Coast. And each one presents, they celebrate the day before, and they talk about what they're going to do today. And they learn from each other, and we go deep. And it's so profound that we actually get on the phone 4 hours later and have what we call a halftime call, where we celebrate the morning. We course correct, just like a professional sports team. But I now talk to a leader every day who spends her entire day talking to our experts who are delivering experience for the customer. So we've got this unmatched connection that I've never seen before in the history of retail with our teams delivering experiences. But it's the store visit which creates that daily human connection, which enables our leaders to model that with their experts, which then enables the experts to deliver that to the customer. So the art of NPS is the value of the human connection, but it starts with you as a leader. For me, that's easy because I get energy from people, but you got to be intentional about it. NPS doesn't happen by accident. Like anything you do, you have to be intentional. You got to commit, you got to measure, you got to deliver, but it all comes with valuing the human connection. Thank you for joining me today as we contribute to the conversation.